Most people are sprinting on a treadmill they can't see. They work 12-hour days, stay disciplined, and sacrifice everything, only to wake up a year later in the exact same spot. If your life feels like it's buffering, it's not because you're lazy. It's because you've fallen into the linear effort trap. Hard work does not equal success. Compounding momentum does. And right now, your effort is leaking out of a hole in your psychology you don't even know exists. By the end of this video, you'll know how to plug that leak and switch from hard labor to exponential growth. If you don't fix this today, 5 years from now, you'll be the same person, just older and more tired. Let's fix your mindset. Society taught you that compounding is just a math trick for bank accounts. They lied. True compounding is a psychological law. It's when today's work becomes tomorrow's floor. Most people live in a reset reality. They wake up, trade 8 hours for a paycheck, and by sunset, their progress has evaporated. They start at zero every single Monday. That isn't a career. It's a hamster wheel designed to keep you exhausted. If you are working hard, but your life hasn't changed in 6 months, you are stuck in linear labor. You are pushing a boulder up a hill, only for it to roll back down while you sleep. To break free, you must stop performing tasks and start building systems. Think about it. A skill like sales compounds because every no makes you sharper for the next yes. An automated business compounds because it earns while you're at the gym. One path leads to burnout. The other leads to freedom. Which one are you currently building? Here is the brutal truth. You can be the hardest worker in the room and still die broke. Why? Because effort without leverage is just glorified slavery. Imagine trying to move a 10-ton rock. You can push until your muscles tear, but the rock won't move. That is high effort, zero leverage. But give a small child a 20-foot steel bar and a pivot point, and they can move that rock with one hand. Most people are pushing the rock with their bare hands. They are trading their life force for a linear result. If your income is capped by your hours, you have zero leverage. If your boss decides your value, you have zero leverage. If you stop working and your money stops flowing, you aren't building a future. You're just renting your survival. This is why disciplined people feel like they're screaming underwater. It's not that they aren't trying. It's that they are using the wrong tools. They are trying to build a skyscraper with a plastic shovel. The reason you're stuck isn't your fault. It's your conditioning. From age 5, you were processed through a system designed to create reliable cogs, not wealth builders. School didn't teach you to build systems. It taught you to survive 8-hour blocks of boredom. You were taught that if you just follow the rubric, the reward will follow. But the real world doesn't have a rubric. The market doesn't care how many hours you studied or how tired you are. The market only cares about scalable value. You are playing a 21st century game with a 19th century map. You're trying to win at Monopoly using the rules of follow the leader. To get rich, you have to unlearn the good student mentality and start thinking like an architect. You need to stop being the one who does and start being the one who owns. This is the hard work trap, and it's the most dangerous place a human being can live. When your life doesn't improve, your instinct isn't to change direction. Your instinct is to burn more fuel. You think, maybe I'm just lazy. So you cut your sleep. You cancel your weekends. You isolate yourself from the people you love. You are doubling down on a losing hand. Here is the paradox. The harder you work inside a broken system, the less energy you have to build a new one. Your exhaustion is a cage. You're so busy surviving that you've become blind to the exit sign. You aren't paying your dues. You're paying a tax on a lack of strategy. Pause. Look at your calendar for tomorrow. If 100% of those tasks disappear by tomorrow night, you are in the trap. If 1% of them build a permanent asset, you are winning. Every hour you spend grinding at a non-compounding task is an hour you've stolen from your future freedom. It's time to stop doing and start positioning. The most dangerous part of this trap? It looks exactly like success. Society is addicted to the hustle. Your parents praise your work ethic. Your friends admire your discipline. On the outside, you look like a hero. But on the inside, you're drowning. This is productivity theater. You are performing the role of a successful person without actually moving the needle. You're confused because you're doing everything right, yet your bank account and your freedom haven't moved an inch. Everyone is applauding you for running a race that has no finish line. They don't realize you're not building a legacy. You're just burning out in public. It's time to stop seeking the gold star for effort and start seeking the leverage for results. Because at the end of the day, being busy is just a socially acceptable way of being lazy with your strategy. Compounding effort is a masterclass in patience. In the beginning, it looks like you're losing. While others are posting hustle stories and chasing quick wins, you'll be doing fewer things, but doing them better. You'll be building systems that don't pay out on day one. Your friends will think you've stalled. They'll mistake your stillness for a lack of ambition. Let them. Because while they are starting from zero every Monday morning, your work from last month is still working for you today. You aren't just moving, you're stacking. This is the quiet phase before the explosion. Momentum doesn't just appear, it accumulates in the shadows until it becomes a force that no amount of hard work can stop. Real wealth isn't about how fast you run. It's about how much of your progress stays behind when you stop. Stop chasing the sprint and start mastering the machine. Stop asking if you're working hard enough. That's a trap for the average. Instead, ask yourself the one question that determines your entire future. If I do exactly what I did today for the next 5 years, where will I land? Look at your bank account. Look at your freedom. Look at your energy. If the trajectory doesn't lead to an exponential explosion, then your effort isn't just wasted. It's betraying you. You've been told that discipline is the key. They lied. Clarity is the key. Discipline without clarity is just a fast way to run in the wrong direction. Most people are afraid of this clarity because it forces them to admit they've been wasting years on a dead-end path. They'd rather stay busy than stay honest. But you're here because you know something is broken. You're done with survival. You're ready for systems.